Carve You can kiss your ass goodbye.
I see that. I can see I can kiss my ass goodbye. Priests are hard to kill. They are very difficult to kill. Doesn't look like much of a battleground. looks like a freaking disaster. Let's do let's see. I wonder if we have any purple here to match this weird. Oh, actually, this one's kind of cool. This one. That is a weird getup, isn't it? That is a weird getup. Oh man. So many options, but none of it looks good. The big, bulky. Mm, who knows? That one. Where's the really tiny one? No. Why this always like screws up and like a lot of these don't load. I don't know why it does that. I don't know why it does that. Never understand why it does. Ugh, I can't. None of these outfits look any good. They all look like shit. They all look like shit. That looks like shit too, doesn't it? Well, if this thing would load all the things that I could possibly use, it would certainly make this a lot easier, wouldn't it? Okay. I don't know what it's doing. Man, this looks stupid too. It all looks stupid. It's an interesting cloak, though. I feel like some sort of a little... I'm not sure what that is. Trying to see what we can get in that offhand. It'll just put some things in the offhand, but that's an interesting look, isn't it? No. Apparently I need more foot gear. Yeah, whatever. I'm just fucking around. Just fucking around. He dead. He gone. He gone. That's a big ass sword. Yeah, this doesn't look like it's going too well for us, does it? Almost walked right off the mountain right there. Well, I don't really want to sit here since we're losing already. Let's go see if we can kill somebody. Boom.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
See that? Yeah, I'm toast. So apparently leaving a mage back there to free cast wasn't such a good idea. I was kind of hoping somebody else was there to help out, but I guess not. Let's go with, just for shits and giggles. How much does heal light heal? Any attacks chance to heal you? I don't know how much it's going to heal. What else we got going on here? Level 21. Relic. Level 35. Don't think we really have anything else. Blade of the Basilisk. I don't know what happened there. Sometimes when I use my trinket, this is something that's kind of like unique to this server, where like happens when I disengage on my hunter too, where like I do something that breaks or like does a movement. My character like sticks. There's like a glitch. Like when I trinket, like my character can't move. Like I'm trying to move after I trinket and I can't. And it's something to do with this client because that doesn't happen to like a retail client. You know, that just doesn't happen. So. Let's go ahead and judge him so he can't escape. Boom. Boom. Go ahead and get in an exorcism. Go ahead and hot. Well, we don't really have to hot. He's pretty much toast. But let's get rid of this cloak too. I don't want to see this. Display cloak. No. No. In fact, let's not even just show the helm either. And let's change our mount maybe. Although I kind of like this mount, it's not bad. Let's go after the, I guess the shaman, judgment, hand of freedom. We got Hodge in a few seconds, so Hodge him. Boom, boom, and he's dead. Don't like this enchantment either. Let's go. And I don't like this weapon. I wonder if I can do the offhand as this one. Nah, it doesn't. We can do the main hand as that one, though. I can do the offhand back to the torch. And let's go back to the hell, and we'll do. Uh-oh. We got this guy. Okay, now we're screwed. Because we can't kill both of these guys, unfortunately. There's no way we can kill both these guys. We're just gonna get toasted.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
So one thing I heard is that at level 60, all the battlegrounds are pretty much like pre-mades. Like, which is, I've heard that, but I don't know if it's true. But I wish Volstay was online. He'd give me some input on that because he's done some level 60 battlegrounds. Interesting. I liked the one transmog that I had. And we can't. I mean, we're just getting annihilated in this battleground. It's like we're getting our ass handed to us, like big time. All right, this poor shaman's toast. It was weird. I couldn't judge for some. Oh, maybe I didn't throw up my seal. I probably didn't. That's probably why I couldn't judge. Maybe because I'm a noob. Okay, let's throw up divine protection for the player base here. Boom, judge. Let's get some mana regeneration here. Let's do a little exorcism. Do an exorcism on this guy and up. See if we can't get a little judgment or justice on this dude. I'm gonna hodge this guy, then regen mana. Okay, and pretty much toast. We're out of mana. Alright, how are we doing? Boom, just let's go ahead and blow this guy up if we can.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Problem is, we're the one getting blown up here. Damn. We's are the one getting blown up. Alright, cool. Okay, the good news is we should hit level. You know, let's go with sacrifice. I'm gonna go with some weird setup here. We're gonna go blessing a sanctuary, and we're gonna go seal of light. And we're gonna reset this, and I want to see like how much healing do we do? Healing done. Let's just out of curiosity. How much healing are we gonna do? Man, what was with the slow cast time? Do I have some sort of a debuff? You see how long it took to cast that exorcism? It was like forever and a day. Okay, healing done. Well, we did 1,156 healing there. That's probably not that bad. Let's go ahead and see how much healing we can do off of this guy. He ran away, so let's target the Paladin. Well, wasted Hodge, wasted Hodge. Let's get here. Let's just kind of do a little disruption here. Okay, fine. How much healing we're at now? We're at still 1477 heals. And need mana. We need the mana. Let's go ahead and get a food buff too. Why not? While we're sitting here. I like to have this pet out because it makes people think, like, when they first see me running up this pet, they might think for a split second I'm a hunter. and they don't approach me the same. They're like, oh, it's Hunter. You know, maybe they'll come right at me being like, oh, it's Hunter. I gotta go up and hit him. Just for like a fraction of a second. You know, before they like click on me or see my nameplate or I don't know, whatever, you know. Okay, I'm gonna back up. Back up a little bit here. Back up some more as I got multiple casters or ranged beating on me. And we're sitting at only 1792 healing. I don't think we're gonna get much healing unless we're like actually beating on somebody with Seal of Light. Trying to figure out why we're losing. Controlled the mid, but let's take this guy out. Alright, damage done. We're 3,000 and healing done and healing blows. Yeah, we need to work on healing. We need to work on damage, but that we can't do much with that just yet. We got, fortunately, we can't cast. We got 3 seconds on. I need to fix this ore. It doesn't show the timer on that. I gotta fix that. My Divine Protection does not have a timer, so that weak ore is fucking wrong. I'm gonna use my trinket because I forgot. Wrong keybind. Because I'm used to a different keybind. Alright, let's just pop. Let's see if we can hit multiple people with some DPS here. It's hard to target in this mess. I was targeting the Warlock, but Warlocks are like a pain in the ass. They're like so tanky. Not sure why the Warlock chose to sit there in that kind of... Oh, that was a stupid... That was really bad. For some reason I thought that pet was a player, and I was like, oh yeah, let's kill this. It's a fucking pet, Julian. It's like, what are you doing? Go, Hodge coming in. Let's Hodge this guy. Boom. Let's go ahead and get him with Justice so he can't get away. I'm gonna go ahead and Exorcism right in his face, and then we're gonna go into Crusader Strike. Judge him with Justice again so he can't get away, and he's dead. Now we can do our big ability. Boom! Bada bing, bada boom! Running low on mana. We're gonna have to get out just so we can regen some mana here. Alright. Now we're getting low on health as well. Can we cleanse anything? Nope. Healing done. We're right here. Damage done. Right here. So we're just top quarter. I don't know what I get it, because we're gonna hit 34 probably like really soon. Don't know what we get. Let's go ahead and help this guy out. I don't know what abilities I get. Hopefully something good. I don't know why our whole... They don't need any help, do they? Oh, maybe they do. Blessing of Wisdom. Shit, is that it? Divine. Okay, we do get Divine Shield, our big bubble, flashlight. So nothing crazy. Flashlight rank 3. We get our big bubble. So let's go here. Which is the big bada bing, bada bing, bada bing, bada boom. I don't know, like... Where's my Pat? Lost him. I lost my Cro-Magus. Where is he? This one. Oh, I can't believe we need to like capture this other node. I like how my team's just completely oblivious to the fact there's all these guys coming, right?
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Like, nobody's helping me. Like, this hunter's just teeing off, and there's Lions standing around here. I mean, horde. They're just looking. Look at this shit. This is ridiculous. It's like, dude... they're not even... Look at this guy. He's running... They're not even attacking this hunter. They're just running past him without even attacking him. It's like, what the fuck, dude? I mean, what the hell? Are you playing the battleground to just do nothing? Because that's what you're doing. I mean, seriously, this is ridiculous. Thanks for the help. Thanks for the help. Jesus. Jesus. Fucking idiot. I never seen... That's like the worst instance of like just people doing nothing that I've seen in like weeks. Like, I mean, literally, people are riding past the hunter on their mount while he's tagging me, and they're just doing nothing. I'm like, what the fuck? It only took just one person go up there and hit that hunter, and we would have killed him, like instantly. It's like, I had to like blow all these cooldowns and everything just to try to stay alive, just because nobody's fucking wants to go up there and actually help me out. Unbelievable. Oh, we got a rogue. I can't do anything. 3 seconds. Maybe I can get my bubble off before you. No, he's not going to open. I'm surprised he didn't open there. Oh, but he did hit this guy. Yeah, there's a Paladin. This team sucks. We're going to lose this. I mean, we're going to lose this. We've had like 3 bases like the whole time. Yeah, let's go get this base at least. That kind of sucked. Somebody deleted that guy. Somebody deleted him. Alright. And we're still losing. We were winning up until now. Although we do have the flag, I think. So I guess there's still a chance these idiots can get their heads out of their ass. It's the bubble, bubblicious. Exorcism, boom, killed with exorcism.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Yeah, I see that. Once again, nobody helps. It's amazing how little people help. There's someone actually finally helped me. Like, people in this battleground are not helping whatsoever. Maybe it's because people hate paladins on this server. I don't know. Paladins are so strong that I think a lot of people don't like paladins. Because they're so broken OP. I mean, they're not the only broken class. Apparently there's a couple others. But paladins are probably the most broken out of the brokens. Out of the brokens. What are they doing down here? I'm not gonna run down there. The flag, you know. What are they doing over here? Alright, fine. We're still losing. I feel like damage-wise, 1, 2, 3. You know, it was there for a second. Like 5 out of the first top 7 were us. Like our team was doing more damage. And usually when your team's doing more damage, you're winning. But this is an instance where that is not the case. So.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Man, what is with the knockbacks? Jesus. Who keeps knocking me back? What is that crap? I felt like a paladin was knocking me back or something. I didn't see like a shaman. That was really weird. Alright, well, these guys are just... I'm just gonna pull back because I need mana. Not sure what these guys are doing. And if we kept the flag right now, we're actually winning. So this is interesting. Come on, really? How long is this fucking fear? Man, fears are way too fucking long in this game. If we grab this flag and cap it, we win. Are you going this way? Dude, wrong way. I'm not gonna... Wrong way, Jesus. Where's he going? Cap it. Okay, he is going the right way. This is... Get him a hand of freedom. Game over. That was so fucking close. I didn't think we were going to win that battleground. Alright, so we hit 34. What did we even learn? We got like flash of light. We did get our bubble. I'm hoping that our bubble turned, the bubble we had turned into the big bubble, you know what I mean? Because I don't want to have multiple bubbles. I don't really remember on the Paladin. Like, Divine... I don't think it does, man. Hey, what's up, Cher? Yeah, Divine Shield. What about... So we have Divine Protection. I hate how you have Divine... Like... Okay, let's... I don't know what my keybinds are for this one. Let's see. Here I had... I don't even see it. I know what that keybind is, but what did I put Divine? I wonder if I didn't even hardly... I'm sure I used it. Oh, I put it on Control 4. That's an interesting keybind for that. Actually, here I'd have on Control Mouse button 5. I wonder what that... I can't read what that says. That says Freedom. This says Trinkets. Not sure. It's weird. Trinkets. Not sure. So Control 4 and Control Mouse. Are we using Control Mouse button 5? I think we are, right? Yeah, we are. I guess we could do Control... What keybind aren't we using? That we could... Let's see. Divine Shield, Macro... Okay, we're gonna go here. Divine Shield and bubble. That's gonna go here. So the question is, where is this gonna go? This doesn't... Well, I guess we can leave it there. Let's just put this over here somewhere. And... Okay. Okay, bubble's working correctly. 2 minutes. This ore is wrong. This is wrong. So we break that trinket, that works. This cooldown's fucked up. So let's go macro, or no, weak aura. Let's do... I don't know why this is... Why doesn't it have a timer? Let's see if we can just add a timer to it, hopefully. Where's defenses? Time protection. float, display, bubble, glow, text, trigger, spell, remain for himself. Why does some of these condition? And I really wish I was better at weak auras. Spell known. Like why does one show a timer and another one doesn't? I'll never understand. Like there's weak auras to me is always like too complicated. There's like too much stuff going on. You know, like you'll see like timer text in multiple tabs. And I'm like, why is it in multiple tabs? Why isn't it just in like fucking one tab? Actions, trigger. Okay, here's the trigger. What makes the cooldown number show is my question. This one has so many triggers. Cast success. I don't think we need all these triggers. Trigger 3, divine protection. I don't think we need this one at all. Trigger 1, aura player buff. Active or filter, show horse found. Yeah, this is not what we want. Let's see if we can find a different one. Yeah, let's try this one. Let's see if this one does what we need it to do. Load. That's Paladin. Okay, here it is. See, and it already can tell it looks like it's working correctly. Well, we see a timer. I don't know if that's the actual time. Okay, we're going to take this one and 28. So. Okay, we're just going to move this one into here. And protection. And let's load. Okay, load. Let's see what this looks like. Gora. Let's take this one. Can we move it and just move it out? And we're going to say load never. So we can get rid of that one. All right. Okay. All right, now, where do we put it? Oh, it's interesting the timer's at the bottom. That's okay. I mean, it's interesting. Interesting that the timer is at the bottom. Let's see, trigger, display, text. Oh, here we go. See, show text remaining time, and then there's got to be a location, anchors, automatic edge, bottom. No, center. Or center. Automatic edge, center. Oh my god, it's doing okay. No, that's not what. Why is it so big? Text size 14. Why is it so fucking huge? 2 minutes. And it's not 2 minutes. It's like 14 seconds. What's this 2 colon? What's the 2 colon? You gotta love this. Let's change it to mock. Show text. %P progress. Let's look at. Oh my god. Oh, fuck me. Why did, weak auras sometimes annoys the fuck out of me. Let's get rid of this and see if it has a default. A default thing on it, and it does not. I mean, I can see the timer right there. Why is it not showing? Do we have quartz? Hold on a second. We do. There's the timer. What the fuck? Trigger. Here, remaining time. It's just like, why does this have a timer? In the middle. Well, this is what I want. I want the timer like this. Every man for himself is a trigger. Every man for himself. That's it. Trigger edition. Display. Order. Alright, let's try this. Duplicate. And we're going to say Divine Protection. Just call it 2, because I think I already have one called that. Trigger. It's a spell. Divine Protection. Okay. Alright. Now where the fuck is it? It's not 3 minutes though. Well, I guess it is 3 minutes. See, so that one works. Now let's get rid of the, or let's just move this one back out. Load. Never. $41.5. $41.5. Jesus, get rid of this stupid pet. Okay. All right, whatever. So we can see the timer. Still not the best. I still don't see. Where's the other Divine Protection? Paladin, Divine Protection. Here, this one, Divine Protection. Let's get rid of this one. Delete this one. Rename. And what I would like to do is change the text. But I don't know how. Track cooldown auto. Here we go. But there's no options. Track cooldown, ignore. What if track cooldown auto? But we can't customize that. It's interesting that you can't customize the color here. I wonder if I go to display and say add text. See what this does. This is going to add like the default. Yeah, see now we got multiple. Okay. Yeah, whatever it is, what it is. All right, so now we need to add another one though. We need another weak aura. Okay, the text does change to yellow and red, so that's good. I think maybe this would probably benefit from being just larger. I hate having big shit on my screen, but I think this could probably benefit from being a little bigger, so it'll be easier to see. Do the same thing for this. We're going to increase these size. Okay, and they're all going to be kind of cramped now, a little bit maybe. Okay, so now we need to add another one. We're going to duplicate this one, duplicate, and this is going to be Divine Shield. Shield, and okay. All right, shield trigger. And so I hate having this much crap on my screen, but it's like so important to know these CDs like when they're ready. It's like super important. We could we'll leave it that way for now. I'll probably adjust those later. So anyways, we got those. If we wanted to, we could also throw in our Arcane Glinting Shard, which honestly we probably should. We're getting to the point where we have too many here, so but we'll just put that as a separate one. But I'm going to take the PvP Trinket and I'm going to duplicate this one, and then I'm going to move it. I'm going to call it Shard, and I'm going to move it out one, and then I'm going to go to, where did it go to? Shard. I'm going to go to Trigger, and it's an item, and it's going to be Arcane Glinting Shard, and hopefully this works. Okay, all right, cool. Now you've got that one, right? I was just getting too many over here, so let's take this guy and let's go to this one here, and we're gonna look at the offset is 0. Yeah, that's fine. And that can't be right. Oh, no. I did not want to do that. Okay, back to 0. I'm just gonna put this one beneath these. I have too many of these. I mean, I guess we could. You know what? Let's put it. We'll just put it. It'll be easier if we put it in the same group. It'll be easier if we just put it in there. We're gonna put it at the end. So, okay, I don't know what just happened, but whatever. Let's put it at here. Got Divine Shield. This one. This one. I don't know what the order these are in. It doesn't really matter, I think, what order these are in. Alright. Oh shit, this got completely screwed up. That's okay. 0. Boom. And... okay. And let's just make this guy... 80 maybe? Yeah, almost. Alright, so these are all of our kind of... I don't like having this in there. This is our two... We have two PvP trinkets. We've got our Insignia of the Alliance. We've got our Human Racial. We've got our Divine Protect... Our Divine... What is it? I get these confused. Divine Protection, Divine Shield. Our Divine Protection does not have a keybind, though, so I'm trying to figure out what the hell to use for that. Alright, so we got this one. We got our Trinket. We got Every Man for Herself, which I can't execute right now. We've got our Bubble, which is this one. And we got this one, so now we've used all of these abilities. And this one I got to come up with a keybind, because it was this keybind, but I moved it. So, let's... I mean, we could do... What's an easy one? We've got that one. That one. You know, what about shift? Do I have one for shift? Control. I don't think I have a shift one. Oh no, I do. That's a judgment. That's this one. Exorcism. It's kind of a weird one. Shift mouse wheel up is used. Do we have a mouse wheel? Yeah, mouse wheel up's not really needed. What is this? We're never gonna use that. Man hands. Alright, well, we're getting somewhere. Okay, so I guess, I don't know. Control, Shift R, Shift T, Control R. We got Control R is being used. What about R? Am I using R for anything? I don't think R is keybound to anything. I mean, normally I use R and Shift R for kind of like weapon swapping and stuff on vanilla Paladins, but like here I was using... It's so hard to see. Everybody reroll for the meta? Come on. What the hell? There we go. So shift must have been 5. T was taunt, of course. Control 4 I have here. I wonder what this is. I wonder why these look the same. This says trinkets though. I guess I had Control 4. I just don't know how easy that would be to hit in combat. It's not the best keybind for that. We got Control E. You know what? We could... You know what? Let's do this. Let's make it Control E, and we're just going to get rid of this. Because we can do buffs with our... With that, and we're just going to have to do that. I hate doing that, though. Using OPI for buffing can be slow. You know, like, I mean, I've got to remember to hit the right key, and it's just not it's not optimal. So let's not do that. How about what keybind? Shift Z, Shift. We're not using Shift X. That's a shitty keybind to hit in a moment's notice. Shift W. Oh, Shift W is kind of a weird keybind for that. I guess we could. That would be kind of a weird keybind for that. Shift 4 is our flash of light. 3, same thing. 2, 1. We could do 5. It's kind of not a keybind I like that much. It's certainly not one I've ever used for this ability before. Let's see. What keybinding? Nah, cause see, normally I use like greater heal, and I don't have greater heal. I'm not a fucking priest. I'm so used to keybinding that to greater heal. Okay, well, we got that. I mean, it certainly works if it's one of those keys you can miss. You can like fat finger and fuck it up Like the 5, I don't know about you guys, whenever I hit the key bind 5, it's just one of those ones that it's not always the easiest one for me to hit accurately all the time. I'm just practicing it now while I'm just walking around. Anyways, whatever, it is what it is. So we're what, 34? I don't think we have anything at 34. 45. What is this, 36? This is what, 29? I don't even know why this is down here. 20, 18. This is the shield we got to use. This shield is at 35 is nice. I mean, look at that armor compared to the shield I'm using. Plus it has spell power on it. Healing a target has a chance to grant them Blessing of the River. Kind of interesting. I think we could probably take this group, just move it down a little bit. It is still, these icons are too big, but it's just the text, man. The only reason they're big is because I want to see the text. The icons themselves are way too big, but whatever. A lot of times I'll set up these weak auras on my screen just till I get used to them, and then eventually they'll start to disappear. I'll start not looking at them as much because I'll kind of be managing them in my head better. Like I'll have like an internal clock that I'll kind of build up, you know. And anyways, I'm gonna go with Blessing of Sanctuary. Why is there so few people in this battle round? There's 3. We have 3 Alliance players. Is it really? It's only 1 a.m. Interesting. Kind of scary that there's so few people in this battle round. Okay, fine. Really?
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
That's the old disengage. Shit. Man, I'm never gonna be able to get this because I'm gonna have to bubble. What's my bubble? What's my bubble? I don't know. Bubble zones.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Ah. Okay, so that's a problem. Like, why wasn't I able to bubble here? Like, I tried to hit my Divine Shield, but it didn't work. And I don't know why. I didn't see Forbearance. Maybe Forbearance was up. If that's the case, then that weak aura is fucked too, right? Whatever. So frustrating. Man, Paladin seemed so much easier when I played it on Wrath of the Lich King. I don't remember like feeling like I was kind of having trouble managing my cooldowns as much as I am now. Yeah, I don't know. Where's this guy going? What is this? Oh, the Shaman? Level 34 Draenei Shaman. And of course, the old kite. The old kite-alicious, man. Look at this shit, dude. Alright, we're just gonna bubble. He's just kiting me around like an idiot. I think he's elemental, too. And apparently I don't have any mana. He's like bad paladin. He's like making fun of me. Well, I mean, he kited me. What do you want me to do, dude? I mean, seriously, look at all the kiting he's doing. I think the problem you're gonna run into. Do I even have a mana potion? Because this is kind of sad. I mean, this is like sad. What do you say? Look, he's like had to wait for a gay girlfriend to show up. Boy, cry some more, fag. Jesus, cry some more, child. Grow up. Look at this guy. You see, like this guy's like. This is the kind of people you run into playing MMOs these days, right? Like he's saying I'm a bad paladin. Well, you know, he's kiting me. It's pretty hard not to get kited when your shaman's dropping, you know, totemed constantly. And then he says, you know, had to wait for a gay girlfriend to show up. You know, the thing is, you're just butthurt you died. You know, that's all it is. You know, you're just butthurt you died. You know, don't be a fucking little baby bitch and cry like a girl. But that kind of sucked. I ran out of mana there and really wasn't regenning mana. Also, this is overlapping my other, so we're gonna have to fix that. It's overlapping my Divine Plea. See, this is overlapping. So let's take, this whole group's gonna have to move out. And let's move the group down. I think these abilities are too large. We're gonna change these icons to make them smaller eventually. But yeah, you definitely struggle against shamans. I mean, he drops the totem, he's got the pet. It's just it's frustrating. You know, he heals up. You know, once they get the totem down and they kite away, you don't have an interrupt. Like if a shaman stands a few distances away, you know, a few feet away, and he heals himself, there's nothing I can do about it. I have no silence, or at least not at this level. You know. Oh yeah, that I should just say that. Let's just salty tears. I'll say that next time. Usually, I just wish someone would say something like, you know, quit crying, quit being a baby, grow up. And I almost always put them on ignore because if that's the kind of attitude they have in the game, I want them on my ignore list because that way I know that I'll never want to group with that type of player. Like I don't want to group with someone who's going to cry just because they died in a battle round. You know, like if you're crying about that, you are not mature enough to ever group with me. Period. Like I don't want to group with you because you're just not mature enough. You're a child, basically. So I always put those people on my ignore list. So I get a pretty hefty ignore list. You can see these are people. Most of these people are people that message me. Like I kill them in a battleground, and then they say some stupid comment. I usually respond with "grow up" and just put them on ignore. But like I said, the reason I put them on ignore is it's like my list of, hey, these are idiots. These are children. You know, we don't want to group with these people because they're childish. I did have some. Hey, JR, there was somebody that was really nice, and I don't know who it is. Somebody messaged me. Oh, geez, we got like almost a 5 cap. Somebody sent me mail in game, like with items, and like and they also sent me some tips on like kind of items to look for in the auction house. Make sure that I get, told me what professions to get, which I really appreciate. So I don't know who that was. They even said some nice things about my wife. So that was really nice. So whoever that was, I appreciate it very much. So, but I think we do need to scale these things down. These things are much too big. Let's just put these down to like, let's go as small as, I think we can go as small as even like 26 on these guys, right? And let's just 26. Let's see if we can copy this and just paste this. 26. Boom. Right? 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. And 26. Enter. And let's see if that worked. They do look smaller. Since you're an evil, it was a Paladin. Well, their name was Paladin. Like their character in the game was like Paladin something. So, anyways, it was it was nice, nice for people to be nice, I guess, Okay, so we shrink those icons up. Like I said, eventually it would be nice to not have to have these, but trying to track these cooldowns is just too important right now. Yeah, the one thing I'm running into is I'm definitely having trouble with mana. Like, that heals me, right? What if we can proc? I'm trying to proc this. We've got. I thought we have some sort of item that when I heal myself, I think, is it my shield? Oh, I don't have it equipped yet. It's this one. When I equip this new shield, at next level, by the way. Oh, I think we have a talent point too that we haven't assigned. Yeah. Of course, that's probably just going to go into Reckoning. I mean, we could go into Stoicism, but we're going to need Reckoning. What if your build is not valid? Check Divine Sacrifice. Oh, I guess you just can't do it while you're in a battleground, maybe. So. Oh, there's 2 rogues. Interesting. Let's just bubble this shit. We're just going to bubble this. And we're going to throw up a protection on this guy just to give him a chance to get some breather. And I can't heal him. I'll try. No, I can't. I can't break this.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Ooh, boy, 2 rogues. Bye-bye, rogues. Yeah, well, shamans, like, the shaman's, like, trying to be a real jerk, and shamans are really, they're, like, overpowered. I mean, paladins are overpowered, but I think paladins aren't overpowered right now. I think they, like, later they become broken. All right, at this battle group, at this range, you're not overpowered. You're very strong, but you're not overpowered. You have good defense, and, you have decent damage. I mean, you're not going to see me do a ton of damage, right? I mean, who was the shaman that was messaging me? What was her name again? Was it Lemons or was it? was either lemons or cutie. Let's see. It wasn't either of those because they're not on my ignore list. Wasn't heal. And let's go alliance. I'm alliance. I'm looking at the wrong one. Horde. Here we go. So it was one of these. I can't break this. There's nothing I can do. Nope. And he's gonna resap me. There's gonna be 2 of them here, plus the priest, so I'm pretty much dead. Nothing I can do, and the priest is just gonna watch while he tries to kill me.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Yeah, pretty much screwed at this point. Yeah. I still have to play around with the blessings too. Like we have Blessing of Might, obviously. You have Blessing of... I like Blessing of Sanctuary versus melee because it gives me mana, and mana seems to be an issue at this level. But what was the idiot that we... Here, hold on, we didn't get a chance to see. So it was Horde. It was Zods? It was Zods. So Zods is the one, right? And if you look at overall damage done, Zods is way down here. And he's died 3 times too, which is kind of funny. Like, you know, I've died two times, but I find a lot of times the players that talk trash aren't usually very good players, to be honest. Like, if you're a really, really good player, and that's not always the case, but most really, really good players, they don't need to say anything. I mean, their gameplay talks for them. You know, they don't need to say shit. So... Alright, so we got a warrior coming up here. Let's try to prevent the charge. We're going to sneak up over here. Alright. Go ahead and hodge this dude. Get a little damage going. Maybe throw up a little bubble action. We're going to do a little... oh, no. Okay, well, that kind of screwed us.
You can kiss your
so, since when can a warrior... Since when does a warrior have a knockback? I don't remember a warrior ever having a knockback. That must be some sort of Ascension thing. You know what I mean? That's some... It's like, what? Are you serious? Like a knockback? People talking trash, stupid. He was gonna eat you, children. I think one of the things that sucks about playing MMOs nowadays is I'm a lot older, but the most people that play MMOs are a lot younger than me, and most of them are just immature, you know, douchebags, you know? I wish I had cleanse so I could just like... Oh, this guy jumped off after him. Did you see that? He like fucking jumped off after him. Oh, the rogue. I can't break. I could bubble. Let's see how this guy's doing. How much we got? That's okay. I can heal. Ooh, there's that stupid knockback again, right? I got no mana again. Like, what is with this fucking mana, dude? This is like... This like sucks that I'm really struggling with mana, you know? So I can judge wisdom, yeah. I'm really struggling with mana. Which is weird, because I felt like in that fight I had mana. Let me go back and look at that again, because it felt like I had mana in the fight, and then it just disappeared so quickly. I did throw in a heal, though. You can see I've got some mana. I think this Holy Light, yeah, it took like half my mana. And then I think I throw a Blessing of Protection on him right here. And that took a little bit more mana, and then he does the knockback. And then I do Hodge, and I'm pretty much out of mana. So I guess I'll have to be careful when I heal. So my Holy Light takes a lot of mana. Hey, what's up, Volst? Volste! We're dealing with just little douchebaggeries, douches. Le douches in the battlegrounds. We have quite a few. So I don't know who that was, Volst, that sent me in-game mail with like a bunch of items, and like he gave me some advice on like things to get. He wanted me. He said to go level up enchanting, level up engineering. He said there was some stuff I think in engineering that would help me versus spellcasters. I don't know who it was though, but it was nice comments, and they gave me some gear too. He told me to get the Crest of Retribution or to look out for the Crest of Retribution. I actually found one, level 55 shield. Yeah, I know. Like, can you believe it? And and then of course, then I was in a battleground just now, and I was fighting a shaman, and he was kiting me, and he was gonna kill me, and then he started messaging me, bad paladin, bad paladin. And then somebody else came over, and we ended up killing him. And then he started saying, "Oh yeah, you know, you were dead until your girlfriend showed up." And I'm like, dude, you know, cry some more, you know. Yeah, it's like, give me a break. So yeah, he restored some faith, but then like in some battlegrounds here, we ran into more lack of faith, I guess. The fear bomb. Yeah. I do pretty much. I level mostly doing PvP. I find questing to be. I've played WoW for so long. I find questing to be quite boring. So. Come on, tab targeting worked for once. So it would be nice if tab targeting works, wouldn't it?
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
I see that. I'm totally dead. Well, at this level, it's not great. I mean, you can see I'm right here. I mean, at this level, at max level, I think it's really good, but at this level, it's not great. It's not bad. I mean, I'll usually end up the top quarter damage-wise, right? Like here, I can. Let's get some buffs going on here. Like, let's say I want to kill, I don't know, this shaman, right? Let's hodge this guy. Let's see if he wind shears me. Yeah, he got out of range. He got out of range. I hate that there's nobody that initiates. I mean, I can't run in there as a shaman melee. I'll just get wasted. But we need more hunters. I run so many battlegrounds where I wish you were in the battleground with your BM hunter, because the BM hunter's like can like open stuff up. You know what I mean? You can send your pet in, give him Bestial Wrath, and he can start like putting pressure. You know.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
I see that. See, I can push in, but nobody pushes in with me, really. It's not. Maybe they did, I don't know. Let's see if we can get this guy down. If we had Avenger's Shield or Hammer of the Righteous, you know, that would really help there. We could take down that'll definitely help a lot once we get Avenger's Shield, because that's going to be one of our primary DPS abilities. Hopefully, I don't know what the cooldown is on this version a while. Hopefully, it's not too long. I'm gonna throw up Wisdom. I'm really struggling with mana in these battlegrounds lately. We got 2 bases. Let's see if we can sneak attack a base. That's a shaman.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Yeah, oh shit, I'm screwed. 2 shamans. Jeez, look at how much damage they do. Of course, he's 38 and 38. Like getting butt fucked. See, this is the kind of people that play MMOs nowadays. Like getting butt fucked. Dude, you're full. You're like, you're fucking so smart, dude. Well, how clever of you to make that quip. What a beautiful quip. Like getting butt fucked. Maybe that's what he wants. Maybe he wants to get butt fucked. Maybe he's a gay motherfucker. Is that what you want? You want to get butt fucked? Piece of shit. Unbelievable. Bog, I've seen some of these guys. Here, let's take a look. Look at the sustain on the shaman, right? You see that?
You can kiss your
You
ass
can see
goodbye.
like the sustain. I can't do shit. See that? I'm just dead. I mean, they bring out like this. I've always hated shamans for the totems because it just clutters up the battlefield, and it can be overpowered. Like in this version of WoW, they're very overpowered, but I can't say too much because apparently paladins are super overpowered at high levels. But also when you have 2 shamans running together, that's just like double trouble, you know, because they can like heal each other, and you know, it's just crazy, man. It's so strong. Just want to get to level 35 so we can equip this new shield I got. But yeah, it's like so annoying, like the children that play MMOs anymore. I think it's one of the reasons I don't like playing MMOs as much anymore, is the people that is just the amount of like children they have to deal with, you know? It gets tiresome. So this guy messaged me, this Divine Hand. He said, check also the age for Crest Retribution level. And he said, level engineering and enchanting. When you add silence to Avenger's Shield, which I typically do, this will destroy casters. Plus, engineering has silencing bombs, 5 seconds, which I'm not sure exactly which bombs are the silencing bombs. But that sounds really overpowered. If you can throw a bomb out that silences people for 5 seconds, that's insane, right? And then at BOE, yeah, I thought about that. Looks like the server's crashing. Yeah, I will tell you that there was a lot of instances where I've missed Blood Elf Silence. Um, there's been instances, I'll say, where I've missed the Blood Elf Silence. But I don't think, but the human also has, the racial, right? Where is it? I think they still, do they still have it? Yeah, you still have the source specialization and mace specialization, so you get a little bit of extra hit rating, which is not like a huge deal, but it's nice. It's nice to have the other extra kind of hit rating on sword and maces. But again, not a big deal. Now, the Everyman, the reason I switched to human is because someone had told me that the Everyman for himself broke all CC, but they were completely wrong. It doesn't. It only breaks stuns and roots. It doesn't break sheep. It doesn't break fear. So, you know, so it kind of like the biggest CC that I like to break is fear, because fear is so prevalent and it's such a long CC. You get fear and it's like fucking 5, 6. It's a very, very long, CC. You can see the server's just fucking blowing up and crashing right now. We should we're gonna put let's message Dutch again, right? Dutch, man, Dutch. I need Craftsman's Codex. Put them on sale. I want to message him, say put the Craftsman Codex on sale, dude. But I'm not gonna do that because he'll probably feel like I'm nagging him. Do we have that PvP list? Let's see. That video you sent. Let's see if I can find it.
The video is finally here. It's been a minute, guys. We're gonna start some pressure. The reason, but I was
really surprised to see Boomy. Hey, Volstay, I was really surprised to see. But yeah, he probably does. I was really surprised to see Boomy get, and it's amazing that he responds. The guy has responded to me like 3 separate times, and I can't believe it. The only reason I ever messaged him, because I'm not the kind of person who normally messages the leads of projects or the people who are like the lead of a Discord. I don't usually message those people because they don't usually message back anyway. And like you said, they probably get 10,000 messages. And the only reason I ever messaged him was because when we came from Epoch, remember we had our Project Epoch accounts? When Epoch got absorbed by Ascension, he said in a post that if you have issues with your account being synced from Epoch to Ascension, you can message me privately. And so once he said that, I knew that he's the kind of person who probably reads his private messages. Not that he responds to them, but he probably reads them. So that's when I first messaged him privately. He never responded. I can't remember what I said, but he never responded. And then he did finally respond to like my second PM. I don't remember what it was, but he responded. And once you open the floodgate, once you open that door and you start responding to someone, then, well, yeah, they're going to probably message you again. But anyways, I was surprised to see the Boomkin, because I don't see Boomkins. Oh, and hey, Volstay, I was going to ask you, our 60 battlegrounds are mostly pre-mades, right? I'm assuming that the 60 battlegrounds, a lot of them are pre-mades. Is that correct?
not seen Nexus of Frost, Nexus protection healers, or looks like no battlegrounds. So expect a lot of Holy Paladins. Their healing is.
Oh, you don't think so? Okay, I thought they were.
And
okay.
They're just way too strong. Nexus protection Paladin, as you guys.
So he said a Holy Paladin's broken. Like Holy Paladin's broken.
Guys already know these guys are super busted, best of the best. They're going to be the most top tier ranked one and broken. And I've been keeping my eyes on the Discord. I've been looking, I've been asking. It looks like no changes to PvP are coming in soon. So unfortunately, it is what it is right now. Proc Paladins are super busted at the moment, and expect them to just really take reign and just destroy everybody. But yeah, do expect some teams to do like 8 Paladins and like 2 healers or something crazy shenanigans like that. A full team of Paladins. Yeah, I have a really strong feeling that that's really gonna fucking happen. So, good luck with that. So yeah, they're definitely S tier broken. Rep Paladins are super broken with their damage and control and mobility. In the other video, the Rep Paladins were super broken, but we're actually going to move them down to S tier plus because they don't have that super CC.
I wanted to see.
And definitely see Shadow. I'm going to put them in the.
I want to see
that one shot.
I want to see where he puts enhancement.
They're going to have that utility and the, kind of the control during a group fight. So they're going to be pretty good in rated battlegrounds. And next are the shamans. As you already know, they're super busted. Elemental shamans have that one shot hit combo thing still going on. They're super busted, so they're definitely right next to the boomkins. Enhancement shamans, they're very nasty. I'm gonna put them right next to elemental. Resto shamans, you know what? I haven't really seen them do so well, so I'm gonna actually put them in A tier for their healing. I'll reconsider that because in a group fight, they will actually be good with their totems if the person knows how to use their totems correctly for the group. So I'll put them in the minus S tier for their healing for Resto Shamans. And for the very last, the most broken classes in this game right now are the Warlocks. All the Warlocks are performing just as good as the Protection Paladin. I mean, Demo Lock is super strong. Affliction Lock's even.
See, this is really interesting because in the other video I watched on the tier list, the guy did not have the Demonology Warlock in the broken tier at all. It was further down, so interesting.
Stronger,
Very
and
interesting.
especially Destruction Lock is way out of control.
Wow, this really surprises me because did I not watch this full video the other day while State? Because I love Destruction Warlock. Destruction Warlock's my favorite Warlock. And now that he's saying it's broken, it makes me want to play Destruction Warlock. Right? I'm going to have to play Destruction Warlock, dude. You know what that means? None of my characters is getting to 60 anytime soon.
I mean, these Warlocks are so busted. It's so insane. Like, I feel like sometimes I want to re-roll into Warlock just to have fun. But I'm having so much fun with my Arms Warrior, the way that I'm playing it, because I'm playing it in a whole different style, and I'm enjoying, the class that I'm playing as an Arms Warrior. So, it's Arms Warrior
They
and
use them
Fury
often?
Warrior
Okay.
combined
I
into
like
one.
Destruction
It's an
Warlock. At
execute
least
style character.
I really like Destruction Warlock in Shadowlands. I mean, I had so much fun playing it, but I don't know how it plays here. So, but I'd be very interested in trying it out because Destruction. I mean, you don't have a pet. I don't like dealing with a pet on the Warlock, and I don't think Destruction Warlock has a pet, or do they? Or maybe they do. I can't remember.
It does a lot of shenanigans. But yeah, this is my rated.
Does a Destruction Warlock have a pet?
Battlegrounds tier list. If you agree or you
Let's see, Ascension Bronzebeard, Destruction Warlock, PvP. They rely on the imp. Oh, they did a PvP patch.
The future of world PvP is here for the Warcraft Reborn, Bronzebeard, and Malfurion servers. Yesterday on Sunday, we got the new update releasing the Crow's Cache update, essentially really incentivizing going out in the world, especially on high risk, to go get some really good rewards, crafting materials, and tons of other things. We will later in this week on Tuesday have the War Mode crafting materials that are releasing, but we'll go over all of that here today. Now, first and foremost, I do think that the Ascension has had some of the best open world PvP, especially during the leveling system, that a lot of people have experienced in a lot of different private servers. Heck, even in retail, classic, anniversary, whatever you want to talk about. And we're going to be going over a bunch of it here today. World PvP on Ascension is all about the pursuit, the thrill of battle, and of course, the rewards. The open world is now a living battleground where every choice you make can change everything. Only those brave enough to face the danger while flagged for PvP will uncover the valuable new features implemented here today. The best rewards await if you're willing to risk it all, and that is talking about high risk. So there's a ton of new things that are coming out with this patch, new materials for crafting, recipes, PvP gear, and a ton of other stuff. So let's go over an overview and talk about what exactly is happening. Unlocking rare craft. Rules as far as the grouping go: you can play with your friends, choose your enemies, and take on the risk and conflict you prefer as you explore this Azeroth. Players can group with anyone regardless of their faction or their PvP rule set, which technically I don't to refine a lot of these new crafting materials because many of these rare resources found in PvP modes are tainted. Will probably correspond. There's going to be new enchanting materials like profane shards, hell dust, animated bone dust, twilight essence, new leathers like cured feral hide.
Okay, so it sounds like enchanting is going to continue to be really good. I don't I've already got a fairly high level enchanter on my hunter, but I suppose I could do enchanting. It's really easy to level enchanting when you're high risk because you get so much gear. So it's a lot of stuff to disenchant. So enchanting is pretty easy. So they rely on the imp, Yeah, I'll probably roll a warlock here, and just to try it out. you know? I'm assuming. Hey, Volsey. Oh, Volsey, I think he went AFK. So, Divine Hand says when you add Silence from Injured Shield, that will destroy casters. Plus, engineering has silencing bombs that drain mana. Doing 50% mana drained as damage gives a good counter to Warlock. P.S. You get spell power on the level 50 tier in protection. 60% strength equals a spell power. So level 50 tier in prot. So let's take a look at that. I think it was this one here. Yeah, Touched by Light, I think is what he's talking about here. You increase your spell power by an amount equal to 30% of your strength. So, so that's going to give us a lot of spell power, which is going to really boost our damage like a ton. And then, of course, once we get Hammer of the Righteous, this also applies, I believe, a debuff. Actually, the glyph that we use in coordination with Hammer of the Righteous is basically going to apply a debuff to enemies, making them more susceptible to holy damage. So that's going to increase our DPS as well. And then, of course, Adventure Shield, we're going to get the glyph to. I know it's not called glyphs; they're called Missing Enchants, but for some reason, I just prefer to call them glyphs. I guess because in original War Wrath of Lich King we had glyphs. I don't know. Maybe because it's just one word. I guess I could call it Emmys instead of glyphs, because they're mystic enchants. Let's just call them Emmys. So the Emmy we would get for Avenger's Shield will double its damage. So it will, but it won't jump. And the thing is, if the silence on Avenger's Shield works and you don't glyph it, you don't ME it, then it's theoretical that it could silence, I believe, 3 targets. So, which is pretty useful when you're in a big team fight. You see a bunch of casters grouped together, and you just throw your Avenger Shield out there and silence all of them, all 3 of them. So that's pretty. I don't know if that works here or not, but we do have to get one-handed weapon specialization. We'll probably have to get Sacred Duty at least 1. I'd like to get all the points in here. I don't know if we have enough talent points to do it. We need Holy Shield, obviously, because we got to get that to get to Avenger Shield, and then we want Shield of Templar, which is all damage taken, and of course we're going to want Hammer of the Righteous. So we got 1, 2. I don't know how many points there are in Shield of Templar. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I have. Let's take a look. It's not this one. So I believe this. I hate it when it does this rotation shit. Fuck, I don't know. Yeah, let's just do that. All right, here we go. This is the one video I watched. The guy did this talent. Now, he doesn't have anything in dodge. I kind of like dodge, but we'll probably talent point out of this because it probably sucks, to be honest. In regular, like Wrath of Lich King, it's good because it works really well against melee. But here, I don't think we need it because of the way some of these abilities in Ascension work. We have a lot more things that allow us to handle melee, so I don't think that the dodge is something we need. In fact, we could probably just respec out of this, out of anticipation, and put it somewhere else. And I think what this person did is they put into Divinity, which increases all healing and all healing effects. I mean, it's really just 1%. I never think of that as... Whenever I see a talent that says, hey, put a talent point in here, and you get like 1% more heals or 1% more damage, I never think of that as being like groundbreaking. I mean, it's something. Now 1% like parry or 1% dodge to me is big, because that's a lot, But like when you think about, I did a flash heal on myself for 200 healing, and I've got 5 talent points, and this ability gives me 5% more healing. Well, all that is 10, right? Like 5% more healing on 200, a 200 heal is 10, right? So, okay, I instead of my 200 heal, I got 210, It's just... Or is it even that? I guess. Well, let's see. 1% would be 1% on 100 is 1, right? So 5% is 5. So yeah, it's 10. So if I heal myself for 200, and because I've got 5 talent points in here, I healed myself for 210. To me, I would rather have that 5 somewhere else, because I would rather have 5% dodge. Because think about that. So I healed myself. Because the other thing too is, how often are you healing yourself? Like, how often as a paladin are you healing yourself? And, I mean, you do. And of course, the healing does account for, like, if your judgment's like, because by default in this version, when you judge, it automatically applies the judgment that heals you, which is not the case on like vanilla WoW. Like in vanilla WoW, if you have, like, here, let me just, it's pretty easier to explain this when I'm kidding a mob, right? So let me just explain this by hitting something. Why is there no sound? I guess we'll just beat up some murlocs. Right here. So you've got Blessing in Maya, and you've got Seal of Righteousness. So normally, when you judge Seal of Righteousness, it just does damage, right? It doesn't apply like a debuff. So right here, when I go and I judge, see it as applying a Judgment of Light on the target, even though I didn't, even though I just did regular judgment. Well, I guess it's Judgment of Light. That's the difference. Is in vanilla, the judgment spell is just judgment, and based on whatever seal you have up, so that's the difference. Is there's a Judgment of Light, whereas in vanilla there is no Judgment of Light. There's just judgment, and if I have Seal of Light up and I cast Judgment, then it basically in effect is a Judgment of Light. But in this version of WoW, Judgment is Judgment of Light. So, and I don't think there's any. There's 3 judgments right now at my level. There's Judgment of Justice, which basically makes the enemy can only move the same speed as you, so they can't get away. And there's Well, it just calls here, unleashes this energy of seal, preventing the enemy from fleeing, limiting their movement speed. So, and then there's Judgment Light, which allows you to get healed when you hit people. And there's, of course, Judgment of Wisdom, which when you hit them, you have a chance to restore mana. Right. So that's one of the differences in this version, I guess. I don't really know how I got on that topic, but the judgments work a little differently. So the one thing I've run into is I've been dealing with mana issues, and normally you would think that I like to put up Blessing of Sanctuary. It says damage taken is reduced and it increases my stamina and strength by 10%, so I have more health and I hit harder. And also, if I block or parry or dodge an attack, I gain mana, which kind of, if you think about it, plays into my anticipation because it gives me 5% more dodge. So my dodge rating is not half bad, right? If you look at my defenses, my dodge is 13.6, so that's actually not too bad. So if we go up and we fight a Murloc, let's take a look. Let's just blow some mana here if we can, so our mana's not full. Because these Holy Lights take quite a bit of mana. So I go up and let's just say like this mob here, if I can. Let's see if I dodge or right. Okay, hopefully I dodge something here. Or parry. So far I haven't though. So this isn't working out too well for us. He missed me. Right? There I parried, right? Okay, let's reset this. Oh, yeah, I got my Grizzly Cloud coffee made, or I have it. It showed up today. So I'm just looking at my mana to see it. There, see, I see it, my mana jumped up when I dodged. You see that? When I dodged, it jumped up like quite a bit. So there he dodged again. So I guess what I was, and there I parried. So kind of what I was saying was, to me, and again, a lot of this it just depends. Like at later levels, mana might not be an issue, but at this level, mana's a pretty big issue. So I feel like, do I want a tiny bit more healing, like 5% more healing, or would I rather have 5% more dodge, and then when I dodge, I'm actually getting mana? I kind of would rather have the mana, to be honest. And also when I dodge, I'm obviously taking less damage. So that's kind of my theory crafting on dodge at this level. I think at later levels, I think it won't be as necessary. You know, you won't need this. So I think when you get up to like level 50 or 60, you can just spec out of that, I think. And again, it's so different on Ascension because the talents are different. And because of the glyphs and the mystic chance, things are different. So, you know, it's a lot of this stuff has to be theory crafted. We have to like try different things, try different builds, and see what works, you know. But I'm always a believer of don't take what people tell you. You know, take everything with a grain of salt. Like if you watch a guide on YouTube that says, "Hey, this is the best protection paladin guide," watch the guide, take the information, and then test it and see, does it really work for you? Because they may sit here and say, "Oh, this is the best build for protection paladin PvP," and maybe it works for them, but it may not work for you. So just a lot of it depends on how you play. So, and of course, you know, there's always other builds and stuff. So, anyways, did we get? I do want to get to the next level, but these battlegrounds haven't been the best. I wish some paladin would give me. Well, somebody gave me Blessing of Might. I wish somebody would give me a Blessing of Wisdom. Unfortunately, I have to go with my wife to her mom's tomorrow, so I won't be home. Maybe I'll make coffee and take it with me, though. Oh, lag spike. Oh, Jesus. Holy Mother of God. Lag spike. I need mana. Once again, I'm really... I'm going to switch to mana, too, a Wisdom. I'm always really struggling with mana, and I didn't struggle with mana as much in the previous Battlegrounds. Of course, a lot of it's when I heal. And because, you know, I think once I got to some of the higher ranks of Holy Light, I think that's probably why. Shit. See, I can't break blind unless my PvP trinket's up, and it's not, so... Deal? What do you give me? Serpent Sting? don't hit somebody with Serpent Sting if you're a hunter. Hit him with Viper Sting. It's gonna be a lot better for you to take my mana away than to. He just dropped a trap there to fucking take some damage off of me. Your time schedule's messed up? How so? Shit, I bubbled. I didn't mean to use my big bubble, but I did. Oh well. Guess it doesn't matter. I sleep. I sleep. My time schedule's all messed up. I get no sleep anymore. I'm probably averaging 4 to 5 hours sleep a night. I don't even know how I don't even know how I function. I pretty much don't function, to be honest. I mean, I got up yesterday at like 7 a.m., spent like almost an hour just prepping food. I had to wash dishes and prep food for my wife to take to her mom's rehab place. You know, I make her salad, I make her these sandwiches, I make her all this stuff. And I put it together in a cooler and get it ready for her. And then I make coffee, and then I see her off and she leaves. Then I come back and I make my coffee, and then I have to get ready for work. You know, so I don't have to do a lot for me to get ready to work. You know, just like I said, make some coffee and.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Shit. I'm screwed. Yeah. This needs to have the proper cooldown. It doesn't have the proper cooldown. Why is this? Is it like I keep wanting to use this ability, but it's not available. I don't like that. I fucking hate the keybind it's on too. So I'm gonna have to fix that as well. I hate this keybind. Let's fucking put it on. I have so many fucking abilities. It's kind of annoying. Hey, what's up, Evo? How you doing? It's alright. We're just trying to... We're losing this battleground, of course. What a surprise. How am I doing? I'm doing okay, I guess. Not great. The old warlock. Your button is broke. I just have too many. There's a lot more abilities in this version of the game than there are in like vanilla WoW. Like a lot more. I mean, I've got Crusader Strike. I've got, you know, because I'm a human, I've got 2 trinkets. I got the Everyman for himself, and I've got my regular trinket. So those keybinds, and then we've got this new ability, this Ascension ability here. So, I mean, it was already tight with my keybinds without adding these new things, you know. So. Alright, let's take this. Let's try to... What do I have? Okay. I'm like, I don't even know what my keybinds are. I kind of screwed up my keybinds a little bit.
kiss your ass goodbye.
I see that. I see that. Oh, your saving macro's not working? Well, there's two different ways to keybind macros. I mean, you can do the quick key binding or you can do it in the manual key binding. So there's two different ways. We tried both ways. And there's no save macro. The macros kind of save automatically, so I'm not you're trying to macro keys. You mean just keybind, right? Like you can go into keybinds and keybind them this way. Go in here and put a keybind, like say, oh, I want to make this like F10 or something, right? You can do it that way, or you can go in and say quick keybind and just hover over a thing and press a button. So there's two different ways to do it. I'm still not sure which blessing is the best blessing to run. What is my control C? Is it something stupid? It is, right? Notice. Cancel. Cancel. Okay, fucking fine, don't.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Why is it like... I wasn't even ready for that fight. I'm so pissed. I'm trying to fucking do something here with my key bindings. Fucking Jesus Christ. I was not ready for that fight at all. It was like my brain was thinking about these key bindings. Anyways, this thing's pissing me off that it's not showing the cooldown. Like neither of these are showing cooldowns. Like I couldn't bubble. Like I couldn't do anything in that fight. Like I couldn't use my divine protection, I couldn't use my bubble, but both seems to be off cooldown, so I don't understand why they didn't work, right? So here, boom, see, oh, it works now, I just did it, right? So both of those abilities, like, unless the rogue has some sort of a silence or something, but I don't know what, I don't know what was going on. They weren't working. I was like, what the fuck? That's what was irritating me, is like, all my, like, shit wasn't working. I'm like, what's going on? And this is not the first time this has happened. I've had this issue multiple times. Where abilities that look like they're not on cooldown, when I try to use them, they're not working. Just love getting feared. This is why I wanted to play Undead. It's because of this bullshit. This is fear, fear, fear. It's just ridiculous, dude. I don't think I have a seal. Yeah, see, Bubble's like, we have forbearance, so we need to add a forbearance tracker, because I don't have to look at the top of my screen to fucking see that shit, you know what I mean? So that's part of the problem. Like, this is on forbearance. It doesn't show that either, so that's one thing we need, because that's annoying me. And why does it have these multiple timers on here? Whoever created these... Yeah, that's better, but it's ugly as shit. Why you would make the height and the width different. And we don't need this stupid, god-awful, ugly border. That's better. Man, I feel like I have so much crap on my my UI doesn't usually look this shitty. Like, did you get your coffee? It is smooth. Yeah, my new UI doesn't usually look this fucking jacked up, but it is what it is. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this forbearance above, I think. Let's just put it because these abilities here, Divine Protection and Divine Shield, are both going to be not usable during forbearance. So if I try to use this ability right here, I'm hitting the keybind right now. It's not going to go because we're on forbearance. Once this disappears, then we'll be able to hit Divine Protection, right? And that's part of the problems is I was in fights and it, it looks like my ability is available because I don't want to have to look all the way at the top right corner of the screen to see that, hey, forbearance. So I'm spamming it. As soon as this hits 0, this should proc, right? This should trigger. And then we should get forbearance showing up again. Disappears, boom, forbearance. Excuse me. There, you little... And particles. Just having the little particles there makes it a lot more noticeable that you're currently in forbearance. There you go. Yeah, so anyway, so here, I'm actually going to make this, believe it or not, I'm going to make this bigger. This is so important. I'm actually going to go to display, and I'm going to make this, I'm going to go 34. Actually going to make it bigger. Let's see, forbearance. Where is it? Where is it? Where is forbearance? Here. Here. All right, cool. I don't like the keybind. I'm still hating on the keybind, right? The keybind for that I still absolutely hate. I don't really know what to put for that keybind, so. Are we using, okay, we got, yeah, we're using C and Shift C. Interesting little fight. We walked into the battleground and got into a big fight. So there we saw that it was much easier. It was much better having the forbearance up. That really helps a lot. So that was something that was really bothering me. I still don't like this keybind, but I don't really know what to do. I mean, we could... What's my control D keybind? Okay, no, that's seal. One thing I've thought about doing is removing my control F and control E keybinds, but if I do that, then I can only buff through here. I can't do buffs with keybinds, which probably is probably the best way to go. So let's take this and we're going to put it on control E, and then I guess we can put that there. And Shift S is okay for putting a buff, I think. Much better. So the reason I'm running around with this pet, Volstay, is I feel like if people see me at a distance, they think I'm a hunter. Because this looks like a hunter pet, doesn't it? Because of the size of it. It's like, oh, he's a hunter. But I'm not a hunter. I'm hungry. I don't have any coffee. I mean, no, I don't have any coffee. I think I have coffee in the coffee pot in the kitchen that I made this morning. It's probably still good. Although I might have dumped it out. I don't really want to make coffee right now since it's like 2 in the morning. I'll probably make coffee at like 6 and take some with me because my wife wants me to go with her because she's been having problems with her medication where her heart rate's getting really low between the times of basically 9 a.m. or 8 a.m. and noon. So she wants me to go with her because she's worried that something might happen to her. And she doesn't feel comfortable without me being there. So 2 in the morning. I mean, normally if I wasn't having to go to my wife's, if I wasn't having to go with my wife at 7 a.m., I would make coffee now. But we're just gonna do the big bubble. We're gonna do the big bubble. Because that way we can just keep these guys from tapping. And let's switch to Sealed Light, or let's switch to our Light and try to heal. And try to heal ourselves here. Let's try to kill him. Oh, he's gonna sheep. Take out the rogue.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Actually, yeah, we kind of need to heal ourselves here. Got 1 minute. Yeah, I'm pretty much screwed at this point. Oh well. Tried to defend as long as we could. Not much we could do there. But yeah, having that forbearance tracker makes managing divine shield and divine protection so much better now. I don't feel like I kept looking at these icons here and being like, why can't I use this? And I knew why. I mean, I knew it was forbearance, but in the middle of a fight, it kind of sucks having to look. So now it's much better. Oh, they're going to attack BS or they're going to attack LM. I bet my money's on LM, and I can see one's going up to LM already. missed. There's only one warrior up there, so maybe I can save his butt. We'll see. Let's go with Devo on this one. Oh, Raps had no problem. Alright, so you had no problem. Oh, wait a second. Huh. We've got a Paladin coming down here. I'm not going to waste high hammer. I'm just going to kill him the old-fashioned way. Little exorcism. Maybe little... Let's go ahead and judge, put up Seal of Light just for fun. Just see what kind of heals we can get out of this. Okay, he just did his lay on hands. So now I'm mad he did that, so I'm just going to hodge him. Now I'm going to do him Judgment of Justice so he can't get away. Now he got knocked back. I don't know why they knocked him. That was stupid. Let's go after the Shaman. He should be dead. Yeah, he's dead. Let's go back. Throw up our bubble. Yeah, he's dead.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Throw up our Divine Protection, and then we threw up our Divine Sacrifice as well. So normally if I throw up Divine Protection or Divine Shield, usually I'll follow that with Divine Sacrifice if there's other allies nearby, just so I can give them a little extra added protection. You cannot kill Battleground while flagged for PvP in high risk mode. Yeah, sure. What? Okay, so the Battleground, so obviously something's broken right now. You cannot queue for Battleground while flagged for PvP combat. Yeah, that's just broken. It's not supposed to be like that. Not sure what that's doing. But we've been queuing for Battlegrounds in this exact same location for the past 20 minutes. I just want to get to 35. That way I can equip my new shield. Alright, let's try this again. Cannot queue for a Battleground while flagged for PvP combat in high risk mode. Okay, so we just had to walk outside and then we queue. So there's still some weird glitchiness. Like you can see PvP combat toggled off. It's like, who knows, man? You know, who knows? And every time I try to mount up when we get into a BG, it always freezes. The screen always freezes every single time I go into Battleground. When I start to mount up, the screen always goes and just freezes for like 3 seconds or 2 seconds. I can tell you right now, we're probably going to lose this Battleground because, well, I would like to see more people go mid, but we'll see. You see him going back to Turtle? I'm pretty much stuck here. I don't think I'm going back to Turtle, although I kind of wish I never would have played here because that way I would have saved myself quite a bit of money, you know? I'm gonna try to heal this person. Here, let's throw up some stuff here. Let's throw this up. We're gonna throw up Sacrifice, Divine Sacrifice, so that person takes less damage. But I couldn't save him. I tried to heal him. I threw Blessing of Protection. I threw up Divine Sacrifice. I did everything I could. to try to kind of make their lives a little bit easier. Was this rogue coming after me? Really? I don't know what that rogue thought he was doing. Maybe he's trying to fish out some of my cooldowns. I don't know. That was kind of weird. I'm hoping that we can get to this tier. Like, see here, holy shit, I'm hoping that when we open up this tier, we also open up this tier, but I don't know. Probably not, but it would be nice to be able to get Holy Shield. I'm normally at 35, I think you can get Holy Shield, so I would like to be able to get Holy Shield. It won't come with this level, it would be theoretically maybe with level 36. You've only dropped 35? Dude, I'm probably at like, I bet you I've dropped about $300 on Bronzebeard. I'm not even kidding. I've probably dropped like $300, which makes me sick, to be honest. But the one thing about it is I'll always have it. I'll always have all these items that I bought. Like you saw, like when I played this server like 4 years ago, and then I played it, recently. I was able to get all those transmogs and all those mounts I bought for whatever years ago. I was able to pull them into this account. So that's one good thing that's kind of cool about the server. You don't lose your items. Like they transfer from server to server and character to character. So that's pretty cool. He's just gonna kite the shit out of me, which is so fucking annoying. So annoying, dude. Good hunters kite me. Like really good hunters, because I don't really have Divine Steed yet, so it's tough. Yeah, that's the other thing too. I mean, my thing is there's no monthly fee. So, every month we play, that's $15 normally we pay on like regular WoW,
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
We got 1 minute on cooldown here, so we're pretty much dead. Nothing I can do. Looks like this is a battleground we're not. I told you when the battleground started, I told you like right off the bat we're probably gonna lose. I can always tell Eye of the Storm. Like when you start Eye of the Storm, if your team goes left and right and only like 1 or 2 go mid, that's usually a loss. I can tell you right off the bat, because usually what happens is if you go left, you go right. Most random pugs won't push the other towers. Like if they go left and right, they're satisfied. Like they're satisfied to come out, capture this one. They won't push the other two. And since you only sent 1 or 2 people mid, the other team captures their 2 and they capture the flag. And so now they're capping flag. They have their 2 nodes. So by the time you decide to try to change that, to try to push a node, then it's just the disorganization occurs, because then some people think, well, we didn't get mid, now we need to get mid to prevent capping, and then some people think, well, we need a base, and the fragmentation occurs, and the chaos occurs, and usually it equals a loss. So yeah, I mean, I'm not unhappy. I mean, I'm not unhappy. I'm most of the stuff, that I've gotten has been pretty good. The one thing I purchased, the only thing I've purchased so far that I kind of regret a little bit, but only a little bit, is this item here. Not because I don't like it. I think it's really cool, but it was just too expensive. It was like, like 10. Well, it was like $10, or it was like $12. So I guess it's not insanely expensive, but you know what I mean. But it looks good with my other cosmetic set. So he's living his warlock. Yeah, this guy's annoying me. This hunter. I have to just blow my big cooldowns on him just to get him off the map, because he's annoying me. No, he's probably Blood Elf, right? I'm thinking about leveling a Warlock too, but are you doing a Blood Elf? I'm hoping it's a Blood Elf. It is a Blood Elf because I saw a screenshot of it. The silence is really nice, especially when you're a caster. It's pretty nice, This fucking hunter. This hunter is so annoying. See if I can get... I don't think I'll be able to get to him. Nah. So I can't get to him. He's, you know, he just keeps running away. Because I don't have any movement. Really any movement increases that'll really help me.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Yeah, I'm just dead. Oh. Well, I mean, me versus 4 people, I guess I shouldn't expect to win. You're gonna level a warrior? Yeah, Blood Elf is good. The silence, plus there's gonna be a lot of times when people are gonna try to silence you, or people are gonna try to wind shear you. Like for example, like an enhancement shaman's gonna be in your face, and you may want to cast something. I don't know. He may want to wind shear you, and you could just silence him and maybe get off a heal. I don't know. I don't think the silence is long enough for you to get a heal. Maybe if you've got a 2.5 second heal, you might be able to silence into that heal, which would be pretty cool. So, God, I rezzed right next to a shaman here. Let's take this. Let's see if we can kill this shaman. Oh, okay. He just died. He just melted. See, there's no way we're gonna win this unless we cap a third base. So, let me try to help out on this. Did I change my Control C yet? I don't think I did I? I'm not sure what happened when I did that. Oh, it was Seal of Justice. Oh, yeah, Seal of Justice. I guess we can leave that there. Let's do Seal of Blessing of Wisdom. This just looks like I called this right off. I called this like 10 seconds into the match that we were going to lose, and I was 100% correct. These guys running. This fucking hunter is really annoying. Because he's basically playing at max range. He's like marksman or something. He's just playing at max range. And as soon, you know, he's basically not allowing you to really get to him. And and the other thing too, like he's got a pocket healer. That priest is just shadowing him. See that? The priest is shadowing him. That's probably another reason why he's been a pain in the ass to kill. I trinketed the fear. I think it was sheep right after I trinketed the fear, the sheep landed. So that was like really bad timing. I would have waited like a second longer, you know. God, the tab targeting is so bad on this server. I tried to tab, and here's this fucking hunter again. See how he just constantly like disengages away? He is annoying. All I see is enemies. I don't even see any of our players. Like, where's our team? They're all dead. Like, they're like all rezzing. See that? Like, shit ton of them just rezzed. Oh man. Oh, here's the here. Let's grab this hunter. We're gonna come in hot. Boom. Oh, he was ready. That was good. This guy's good. He must have dropped that as I was flying through the air because I didn't see him drop it. That was actually pretty smart. But it wasn't Xenov. Xenov was the one that was annoying. See this hunter that did 24,000? He was the one that was kiting well. You having fun with Fury? Cool. I heard Fury wasn't that good in PvP. Are you doing it in PvP? I mean, as long as you're having fun, that's the most important thing. As long as you're having fun. I still have no idea what blessings to run. So what blessings to run. Damage taken reduced. I don't know if I should be running sacrifice, if I should be running blessing of might. How much does it give me? 85 is a lot of attack power. Probably should be using blessing of might. Probably be way more OP, but I want to practice Fury Binds on my way. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. That's the way I play. Like I never some people will be like, oh, why don't you level Ret because it's easier to kill mobs quickly? And I'm like, no, I want to level the spec that I'm going to play at 60. I never level a spec that's not. If I'm playing a certain spec at 60, I always level that spec. I'll never be like, oh, I'm going to level Ret to 60 and then switch to Prod. Why would I do that? I haven't played Prod at all from 1 to 60, so now I'm level 60 and I have to completely change my key bindings or change my skills and my build, and it's going to be so awkward, so I'm not going to be comfortable with it. So yeah, I never do that. The stylish backpack. Oh, so you can do, wait, you can do all of them? Wait a second. Can we do all 3? Oh my god, you can. Look. You could do the backpack, the tendrils, and that just looks so stupid. Look how dumb that looks. That just looks like super stupid. They needed a book. I gave them the book. You saw someone stacking 3 wings? I didn't know you could even do that until just then. It looks really dumb, so I was like, yeah, it's stupid. Boom! Just I'm gonna have to change that key binding. That's some bullshit right there. I did not. I was like, I'm not gonna let that rogue get away. I mounted, threw on Crusader, ran him down, and said, no, you're not getting away. I did that one. Come on, guys. What are you doing? Hey, don't help me. So they won't engage. I hate it when I can't get people that'll engage. It's like, I know this is not. Okay, fine. Now get me killed because you don't want to engage. Just whatever. Now I'm gonna die. Thanks, guys, because you guys won't want it. Man, my wingman's always leaving me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? There.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Really? I see that. Yeah, I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. Oh, because they did not want to engage in that fight. I ended up getting stupid. I don't like hunters, man. Hunters are annoying for paladins at this level because they hit you with concuss and you cannot. I mean, it's funny because I play hunter. Obviously, I play a shit ton of hunter, so I'm well aware of how I would destroy paladins at this level. So, but now I'm experiencing that frustration from the other side, you know. Yeah, right now they're tough because I can't really close the gap. And we are losing. Ah, that sucks. Do you have anybody who's like high? I mean, everybody's low level. We don't have a, like, this is the highest level person in this group is a 37, so it's kind of like, eh. There's the bubble. Bubblicious. Bubblicious. Come on, tabbed. I had to tab 4 times for it to switch to that warrior. Like, really, it was like 4 times. Sacrifice. And boom. Come on, exorcism. Okay, don't do the exorcism. Would you just die, warrior? Jesus. Oh, hey, tab targeting actually worked that time. Look at that. You're still gonna die, and you're dead. It actually worked that time. Oh, wait, here we go. Boom, boom. Exorcism. Boom. We need some mana. Okay, switching to wisdom. Blessing of protection. Odge is up pretty soon. Odge is up. Can't cast. Am I out of mana or something? Alright, fine. Having trouble getting exorcism to cast there for some reason. I don't really know why. Now I'm pretty much almost out of mana, so I guess we could judge wisdom. Let's judge wisdom on this guy. No mana. I am completely out of mana.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Yep, I see that. Yeah, well that was an interesting fight. Yeah. That was an interesting fight. I don't know the warrior. We killed the one warrior, but then another one showed up. How do we do damage-wise? So, oh shit, hey, we're number 2 on damage, so I guess we're starting to do a little bit of damage. Right? The hell? It's lag shit? I don't know, like lag spikes or something? That was weird. Yeah, he's just lagging all over the place. Either he is or I don't know what's going on. Somebody's lagging. I just bubbled. I don't know what the fuck's going on there, dude. Yeah. It was just, he was weird though because he was warping. Like I was like, he was in front of me and then all of a sudden he was like 10 steps away. So it was odd. Oh good, let's kill a hunter. The one thing that I will complain about this server is there is definitely input delay. A lot of times I'm hitting keys and the delay is greater than what you would normally expect for what my ping is. Like my ping is like, say like 85, and I'll hit keybinds and it takes way too long for those to actuate. I mean, it's not correct. It's not like on any server I've ever played in the past, and I played on tons and tons of private servers where my ping's 85. The actuation is very quick. So, but here it's not. So I have a lot of issues with that. You know, that's something that sucks. You know, it happens a lot of time when I'm casting like Exorcism. Happens when I'm switching seals, different things like that. There's like this delay. It happens a lot when I'm trying to do what are instant cast abilities, like kill shot. A lot of times I'll be hitting kill shot and it doesn't. It like takes like a second to go off, and it shouldn't because it's instant. It should be like almost instantaneous. So. And the tab targeting on this server is just atrocious. It's so bad. I don't know what's wrong with the tab targeting. Hopefully we win this last battleground. Yeah, it's not, it's better when you're not in a battleground. Like if I'm like just out in the world killing mobs, it feels a little bit better. So I don't know if it's just in BGs, but I mean, I think it's just the amount of people in the server. I think, I don't know. It's not. Yeah, it's not like if like when we played on Project Epoch, for example, it felt way more responsive. Or any like if you go play Warmane, you know. But, you know, beggars can't be choosers. This is what we have, you know? This is what we have. Oh, and regarding to me spending money on the server, the only reason I spent as much money on the server is because I get my bonus like once a year, and my bonus comes like literally in like 2 weeks. So, you know, so I figured I could spend a little bit of money since I do get my bonus in November. So... So spending, you know, a couple $100 isn't really a big deal. But with my wife not working right now, it kind of sucks. But she says she's going to be going back to work pretty soon, hopefully. Yeah, so I think... What was my keybind for Seal? I'm wondering what my keybind was for Seal of... I'm probably not going to see it in this battleground. I'm looking for Seal of Justice. Yeah, I don't know. Have to figure it out. I should have been buffing my teammates. I wasn't paying attention. So we got a rogue. If I can catch him, he probably went that way, didn't he? He's here. I would Turtle. I wouldn't say feels crisper. Maybe in Battleground. I don't know. I don't think Turtle feels crisper. I mean, I don't know. I'd have to go back and play Turtle. It probably does feel crisper in regards to some of these things. I think It could be that if I switched back to and unloaded the hot HD textures, that could make a difference, you know? Alright, let's just bubble, and then we're going to put in our divine sacrifice here. And we're just going to try it. They've got like so many shamans here, so this is crazy. Look at I can't even kill this. I can't even kill this druid. He's got way too many heals. Wait a minute, now I can. Oh, should I just wasted my biggest ability right there? Let's get these totems down. Somebody's hitting hard. It isn't, and it isn't me. I mean, it must this Jabami. Well, see, he's the hunter that's been against me. Jabami. Yes, it's nice to have Jabami on my team this game because it's like, huh. If he was crushing me when he was on the other team. These damn totems. It's like, just fucking get rid of them, man. Hate these things. Howitzer. It's like a stupid play on Howitzer. Stupid. Like right there, did you see that? I hit Exorcism and there was a huge delay. Like there was like about, 0.25 second delay when I hit Exorcism there. Okay, this is getting to the point of being just ridiculous. Don't have Hodge coming up. Backing out, too many. Yeah, this was like a waste of time. You just give up every time last game. I'm just glad I got some of these damn hunters on my team because they were really annoying when they were not on my team. Did that guy leave me? Yeah, he did. He took off. And this is a fight they don't need my help on. Alright, let me go over to mine, I guess. Another battleground loss. Yeah, this guy's screwed. Oh wait. He's alright. No, I can't get to him in time. There's no way. Try. I can't bubble, nope. Now I can. Divine Sacrifice. There we go. Now that guy's taking less damage, put Divine Sacrifice up. Oh, he died. Well, I tried.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
That druid got out of there because he's like, shit. Starting to feel a little bit tanky though. Boy, putting that forbearance weak orb really has made a huge difference on my cleaning up my rotations. Thank goodness, because that was driving me nuts. Ah, sorry. Ah. Now he's running. Yeah, he was dead. They just keep coming. There's so much delay, man. Like, so much delay, man. Ooh. That ability is so fun to use in a crowd. Like, that ability is just so awesome to use when you're in like a big crowd of people. Because it hits so hard. See there again, I hit Exorcism, nothing. I don't know if it said I wasn't in the right. I don't know what it was saying. I'm hitting the button and nothing's happening. So fuck, I don't know. That would be better on a different keybind, but oh well. But yeah, when I'm talking about this skill here, the Light of the Guardian. Like, there's been fights where where people, like, my team's hesitant to go in, and I'll bubble, throw up Divine Sacrifice, charge in, and just drop Light of the Guardian, and it just like blasts everybody, and and then people might focus me, which is stupid because if I have bubble up, I'm not going to take any damage. And Light of the Guardian gives me a defensive bubble as well that lasts like, I don't know, like 3 minutes or something. It lasts a long time, unless somebody knocks through it. Are we winning? We're actually winning. I can't believe it. So bubbles on divine shields on cooldown, divine protections on cooldown, PvP trinkets on cooldown. Oh boy. But you know what's not on cooldown? The light of the Guardian. I'm bored, but I don't want to leave. Someone will just cap this as soon as I leave. But it's so fun sitting here by myself. Could go with some really weird shoulders. Look at this weird ass look. It's kind of a weird shield, isn't it? This shield here is a gray shield. That's why you don't see it very often. It's actually a gray shield in Vanilla WoW. There it is. Level 35. So we now have this. The problem is I don't have an artifact. I don't have a single artifact. Oh boy, so let's see. But we do have this shield, which is a huge, say, almost 500 more armor. So let's grab that. 6. Anyways. I think I'm gonna go to bed. So we did get a talent point, but we're still screwed. We're still gonna have to go into Reckoning. Unless we want to go into Stoicism, which reduces the duration of stun effects by just 10%, reduces the chance your helpful spells stuff will be dispelled, which can be very useful because priests will try to dispel. See, look, now we're stuck. We can't get to Holy Shield until level 41, which sucks. So that does suck. Kind of an interesting transmog, if I do say so myself. Mixture of mail gear with cloth gear with weird shoulders, and it's kind of an interesting transmog we got going on here. And I think if we change the sword a little bit 2B, one-hand sword. I think that's the one we had, wasn't it? Yeah, let's do it without the glow for once. Or we could, you know what I think would look better is we could just do the two-hand enchantment. Let's see. Two-hand sword. The big one. There you go. Now you've got this Mongo sword. And then, I don't think there's anything we can do about that. I don't know if I even like that, to be honest. I think I kind of liked it the way it was before with the one-hand sword. Anyways, oh, you like the big sword? I didn't really like the big sword. We can do the big sword. I think there's even bigger ones, maybe. Here, let's unsheath it, right? It's also this one. Go with the big curved sword. It's not a yellow though. There is a yellowish version of this sword though. I just don't have that. Transmog. We got this long one here. I don't like the handle on that one. Oh, this is not bad. Yeah, I like this one better, I think. Yeah, there you go. Then, fortunately, we don't have very good shields for transmog. All the shields I have are kind of crappy. Oh, we do have this one that we just picked up. We're just reverting that. Oop, don't save outfit. Screw that. I don't know what it's doing. Wardrobe. Here. It's like not letting me like show the shield as it normally looks, this one. There we go. Here's your little triangular shield. It's kind of weird. I'm scared of this pet. It's kind of annoying me. Yeah, like I said, don't really have a good shield. The other thing you can do, which is cool, is you can just get rid of the shield altogether. There you go. And now when you pull the shield out, you've got a shield and a torch. And I'd probably get rid of this cloak. This cloak doesn't really look that good. Yeah, I kind of like that one. Just a little something something maybe. Hmm. Oh, and see with this one, now with this one you could, right? With this one we could do the tendrils, right? Here. Yo. So you could roll with that one. And if we wanted to be really annoying, we could do that. But that just looks so stupid. Oh, I gotta go. I will catch you guys later, man. I hope everybody has a good one, man. I'll catch you next time. Peace out.